What is up, space pirates? This is your captain, the Dread Pirate Dr. Disaster, and I wanted to discuss a game that has been absolutely blowing up online as people learn about it. It's called Mecha Break, and it is a perfect contrast to games like Concord and Dustborn, some of these woke games where they make you play as female characters that look like trolls.
That shit is gross!
As one would expect, those games did terribly on Steam with their betas, even as both Concord and Dustborn are set to release in the next 2 weeks or so. There is absolutely no buzz for these games. Nobody played their demos or their betas. Conversely, look at the footage of the character creator in Mecha Break. This is the complete opposite approach to these haggard ogres that we are forced to use in the woke games. I know that this is going to come as a shock, but it turns out that Mecha Break has over 10,000 players playing in its closed beta, even though it isn't due to come out until next year.
This is quite a shock! On the other hand, it's not surprising in the least.
Alright, me hearties, make sure you like this video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet, and also, don't forget to follow me over on Twitter, where I keep a list of games lousy with wokeness for your reference. My handle on there is Dr. Disaster 1. But alright, anyhow, this game Mecha Breaker has been buzzing all over the internet for the past couple days, and I wanted to compare its numbers to what we are seeing with the likes of Concord, Flintlock, and Dustborn, which we have been making fun of lately. All those games feature ugly-ass characters that nobody wants to play as. The developers are trying to appeal to that ever-elusive modern audience that they swear is real, and one of these days that modern audience is gonna come out and start buying games and show all of us anti-woke gamers out here. But here in reality, we see a different story. Here in reality, most gamers, by a vast majority, are dudes, and most dudes like TNA. You can cry and scream and wail about that as much as you'd like, but none of this changes the fact that it's accurate. If you want to sell games, then make your characters either manly men or curvy females. Hell, from what I can tell, most gals prefer that as well. Nobody wants to play as the fugly characters that we see in the likes of Concord. That is why that game only hit about 2,400 concurrent players on Steam when its beta came out a couple weeks ago, because nobody wants that garbage. Or look at Flintlock, where they can't even break triple digits for players on Steam, even though the game is only a few weeks old. Lots of people have been popping into the comment section lately, trying desperately to defend Flintlock, saying, oh, people aren't playing it anymore because they beat it already. And that, of course, is a massive cope. The game is only a couple weeks old. There should be tens of thousands of players playing that game if it was actually popular, but it's not. Once again, they force you to play the female person of color who they designed to look like an ogre princess, and nobody wants it. The modern audience didn't show up. And then we have Dustborn, the wokest game of all time, which, at the time of this recording, has one player in the whole world playing it on Steam right now. One person. There were tons of people, once again, in my comment section the other day when I was talking about this game going, oh, I'm so glad that you told me about this woke game. Just to spite you, I'm gonna go and play it now. Well, where are you, dudes? Where are you? You're not playing the game, I can tell you that much. There is one person, and that person is probably a games journalist, trying to stick it to the gamers and annoy us by playing an openly woke title, but it's just pathetic.
Man,
You are one pathetic loser.
No, it turns out people prefer to play games like Mecha Break, which you can see playing in the background here. It's being described as Overwatch with mechs in it, and it looks pretty cool. I don't typically play those Overwatch-styled games, but I would try this out. Why not? And it looks like I'm not alone. There are around 10,000 players playing the beta for Mecha Break this week, which I guess this week it's a closed session. Only certain people are receiving passes to play it. But even with the cap on the number of players, this game is blowing this woke shit out of the water. This is what happens when you make something that players like. When you don't force players to use strong and empowered whammon characters who look like ugly trolls. And what's more, this game is now the number 29th most wishlisted game on Steam right now, and word is really just spreading about it. The buzz for this game is gonna go through the roof over the next several months leading up to its release. I can't wait to see how it all plays out. But I'm going to leave it there. Drop some mockery of games like Concord into the comment section below, and we will talk there.
Thanks for watching, me hearties. If you haven't already, your captain is inviting you to subscribe to the channel and become a part of the crew. Life as a space pirate may not be glamorous, but there's always plenty of booty.